Hello guys, welcome to Healthy Living with Vincent, Healing by Design. Today in the part 2 of fibroids, we are going to talk about the remedy or how to mitigate the condition of fibroid. Now in my last video I taught you that fibroids is mostly caused by a hormonal imbalance. And I said that people who are estrogen dominant are those that are more likely to develop fibroids because estrogen makes things to grow. So every condition in a woman that is growing, endometriosis, fibroids, breast cancer, any of those things is mostly caused by high amounts of estrogen. So what do? We have to find ways to bring estrogens down. And so number one thing that we will do is to detox the liver. Detox the liver. Now there are various ways of detoxifying the liver, but there are effective ways of doing it. So one of the ways that I normally will recommend is a combination of green superfoods like chlorella, spirulina, and a mineral called zeolite. Now, this is a very powerful way of purging the liver and helping it get rid of the excess hormones or the excess estrogens that could be accumulating in the body due to an ineffective detoxification. So the liver is responsible for taking excess estrogen out, and if it's not functioning well, we may have an accumulation of estrogens that could lead women into becoming estrogen dominant. How do we detox the liver? Now there are various ways, like I said, but one of the best ways is to use a supplement called Restorix. Now Restorix is a combination of green superfoods and a substance called zeolite. Now zeolite is a negatively charged cation from a mineral origin deep from the earth. And what it does is that it grabs free radicals and it takes them out of the body. Free radicals are positively charged, and when a negatively charged ion comes into the system, it binds onto it and removes it from your body. It has activated charcoal as well to help absorb toxins from the GI tract and also pull it out from the liver. And by so doing, your liver gets back into its normal function and begins to remove excess estrogens. Now this even helps people who are looking for the fruit of the womb, because when you detox the liver, you balance the hormones, and that leads to a proper reproductive system that can carry a baby for those who are looking for babies. But for as much as we're talking about today, which is to do with fibroids, we would like to detox the liver. There is also those who would like to use dandelion. Now dandelion is a supplement you can use. It's a food. You know, you make it into a tea and then you drink it at least 3 times a day, and do it for about roughly a month, and then that could also help detox the liver. There are various things you could do to detox the liver, but these two are very effective. Even you can use milk thistle. Milk thistle is another one that you can use, and it comes in various forms. There are pellets of them you could take, and that could help detox the liver. But the most effective is the use of the Restorix. That is a combination of superfoods, green superfoods, activated charcoal, and zeolite, which is what I will recommend for liver detox. Number 2 will be to increase the level of progesterone. Now we said progesterone takes care of the excess estrogen. There are various ways of increasing progesterone levels. You could take specific vitamins like B6. B6 literally looks like progesterone in structure. When it is in your body, it helps to boost progesterone levels, and by so doing, you begin to counteract the effect of the estrogen, and you will start to see the fibroids also start to shrink. There are foods that are rich in B6. B is a water-soluble food vitamin. So if you eat lots of different kinds of vegetables and fruits, you will definitely be infusing your body with some B6. Now, high amounts of vitamin C. So eat things like kiwi, things like red peppers, things like oranges, beetroot. Now, all these things, kale, they are rich in vitamin C. If you infuse your body with juices from these kinds of sources, vitamin C helps to boost your progesterone level, and so doing takes care of your excess estrogen. Now we have vitamin E. Vitamin E from almond nuts. Vitamin E from various seeds that you could take, like sunflower seeds. Now, all these seeds are rich in vitamin E. Now, vitamin E is like a scavenger in your body. It protects you as an antioxidant, but it also boosts the amount of progesterone, helping to take care of the estrogen that is in excess. Another thing you could do to boost your progesterone level is to apply a natural progesterone cream. A natural progesterone cream. One of them is called diosgenin. And then there are some you can find online. They will write yam cream on them. Now, these are natural progesterone cream from Mexican yam. They help to increase the levels of progesterone so that the estrogen can be taken care of. You apply them to your palms twice a day, or you can apply them to your inner arm twice a day, and it gets absorbed into your body, therefore boosting the progesterone levels. Now, there are other things you could do. There are a lot of other things you could do. Apple cider vinegar. Mix a bit of apple cider vinegar, a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in water. Put some blackstrap molasses into it. Add a sweetener like stevia. Make a drink out of it, or even manuka honey, and make a drink out of it every day, at least 2 times a day or 3 times a day. Do it for up to about a month, and you will see an improvement. Now, be careful with the apple cider vinegar. Start with a teaspoon and gradually increase because of how strong it is. It helps you to reduce excess estrogen and boost progesterone levels as well. Now, we've got things like chasteberry. Chasteberry is called Vitex. It is an adaptogen that when it gets into your body, it monitors the levels of estrogen and progesterone and brings them into harmony. And then there are things, you can use things like green tea. Green tea contains a substance called EGCG. EGCG is a substance that is found in green tea. It's called epigallocatechin gallate. Epigallocatechin gallate. Now, this substance helps to reduce excess estrogen and boost progesterone levels, and it also is an anti-proliferative agent, an antioxidant in your body, and it helps to shrink fibroids. But with green tea, be careful as well with green tea not to overdo it because of the caffeine content, which can be a counter which can have a counter effect because of the caffeine if you drink too much. So I'll recommend 2 cups of organic green tea to help you with shrinking the fibroids. Now, finally, organic goat milk, or if you can find normal goat milk. Now, goat milk helps with fibroids as well, but not milk that is the commercial milk that has so much estrogen poured into them. If you can find organic goat milk, which the Bible talks about, it in Proverbs 27:27. It says that you should use goat milk and give it to your maidservants in your homes, because goat milk is very, very therapeutic. It helps with shrinking of fibroids. So if I were you, I will shift from cow's milk to goat's milk, which the Bible has recommended that we should be taking. And then finally, you could just switch to fruits and vegetable diet. Fruits and vegetable diets, they do really help you with eating lots of fruits and vegetables helps to shrink the fibroids. Now, one other thing you could do for those who have severe pains is castor oil pack. Now, if you get a good source of castor oil, get a flannel, soak the flannel with castor oil, place it on your lower abdomen, put a barrier or a substance on it, and then put hot water bottle on it, like a plastic or something, and put hot water bottle on it to prevent it from burning you, and then keep it there for about an hour. Let the heat from the hot water bottle and the castor oil that the flannel that is soaked in castor oil, keep it there, and by so doing, you increase blood circulation in the lower abdomen, and that also helps to shrink the fibroids, reduce the pains or the cramps that the fibrosis is causing. And by doing all these things I've talked about, you will realize, or you will see, that your fibroids will begin to shrink. So number one thing is change your lifestyle. Stop eating too much sugary things. Eliminate all those canned food. Remove those scented perfumes and roll-ons that you are using. Use more natural versions of them. Exercise as much as you can, and then rest your adrenal gland. Now, the adrenal glands are also implicated. They are your stress glands, and if they are so stressed, you could have a hormonal imbalance, because I told you that progesterone can be employed in stress management. So there are amino acids that you might need, and B vitamins that you might need to help rest those adrenal glands. One of them is L-arginine. L-arginine is found in a product called Slenderix, and it can really, really help manage those adrenals to help reduce fibroids. So there are so many things you could do, but these are among a few things I would like you to do. Now, also, I forgot to mention magnesium, vitamin D3, calcium. Now, there are supplements, but one of the best ones I will recommend is called Magnical D. Now, Magnical D is a combination of magnesium, calcium, and vitamin D3, and especially vitamin K2 to direct the calcium into the right places where they are supposed to be. If you take this supplement, it helps with the muscle tone. Remember, I said fibroid is a muscular tumor, and so if the muscles are taken care of, you will see that the fibroid will start to shrink, because the muscles are now in full working good condition, and so there will be no need for any inflammations that will cause a tumor. And so there are so many things, but in a nutshell, put B6 in there, put high amounts of vitamin C there, put magnesium there, put zinc there as well. Mushroom source of zinc is the best zinc, and there are supplements for that. One of them is called MOA. Zinc is very, very good for shrinking fibroids. Also, vitamin E I mentioned. Then I mentioned chasteberry or Agnus castus or Vitex. You need it in your system. Then I said natural progesterone. Then I also said make some apple cider vinegar drink. Then I've talked about castor oil pack. I've talked about detoxing your liver with dandelion or with Restorix. And then also I've talked about eating more fruits and vegetables and reducing high amounts of refined carbohydrates, doing all these things, and also putting some good probiotics in that stomach that is is not having good digestion as a result of the fibroids pushing against the GIT. Use some probiotics to help counteract the effect that the fibroid is having on your GI tract. And doing all these things together, I can assure you the fibroids will begin to shrink. You would have no need to perform an operation. You will need at least 6 months, sometimes even up to a year, to totally shrink that fibroid. I believe this video is going to help somebody out there who has fibroids. It's very comprehensive. If you have any issues and any questions you want to ask me, contact me on my phone number, which is 077 53 221 385. 077 53 221 385. I know somebody out there is going to be blessed by this video. I will be looking forward to hear from you guys. Anybody who has a question, please contact me and I would help you. I wish you guys all the best, and I hope the part 1 and the part 2 together will help you to shrink that fibroid. Share it to your friends, like the video, let somebody's life be blessed. I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care and shalom. Bye.